now I'm going to tell you how to actually resolve an attack.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty simple, but let's do the charge first. We'll do it this way. So we got Call and Brigid, and we've got your unit. Say they're pretty far back. Okay. This guy charges Call, and this guy charges Brigid. Okay, they've legally done that. The rest of the unit had to run because they were too far away. Okay?
Okay.
So, the first thing you have to do when you're attacking is you have to roll to hit. To determine, this is a melee attack, so we use the melee attack value or rating on the unit. So we're going to look that up. They are Wolves of Ouroboros. What is their melee attack value?
Value is POW?
Yeah. Oh, no. MAT. MAT. Melee attack value or whatever.
Oh, 6.
Is 6. Okay. So they're both 6 because they're both just regular grunts. And then we look at their target, which is Brigid and Call. Super cool, Brigid and Call. Brigid and Call. So we'll do Call first. What is Call's defense?
Call's defense is 14.
Is 14. So what you're going to do is the normal attack roll for anything in Warmachine is 2 dice. 2 dice 6. Okay? So you make an attack roll, you add the mat of the attacker, and you compare it to the defender's defense.
Okay.
If you equal or exceed it, the attack hits.
Okay.
So try that. So his mat is?
7.
No. Remember, this is the Wolves of Ouroboros.
Oh.
We've got Call up, or Brigid for his defense.
Oh, Brigid,
The Wolf of Ouroboros was 6. Remember? His mat was 6.
yeah.
Call's defense, 14. Right?
Yeah.
It says 14, right? I want to check. That's Brigid. This is Call.
Oh, 14, yeah.
So, what do you have to roll on the dice to equal his defense if you're going to add 6 to the dice result?
7. No, wait.
Close.
6.
6 would be 6 plus 6 is?
12. Oh, no, wait. 8?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So roll the dice, see if you hit. Okay, close, but you missed.
Yeah.
So how about this guy? His mat is also 6, and what is Brigid's defense?
14.
Nope, you're looking at Call again.
Oh my gosh.
Brigid's up here. I know.
16.
It's a character unit, so it's kind of unique.
16.
So if his mat is 6, what is he going to need to hit defense 16?
8?
No. What do you have to add to 6 to get 16?
Oh, that's how we're doing. Okay,
Yes.
10.
Yes. I know, it takes a little bit, but it'll
Yeah.
click in. Alright, so roll the dice and see if we can get a 10. Okay, you got a 9.
Oh.
Close. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll switch it up. You can see that these guys the grunts are kind of like, they're not good at hitting high defense and stuff like that. They have a special rule called CMA, which is combined melee attack. I'm not going to explain that to you now because it's going to complicate things. But they can actually all gang up on a target to make it easier to hit and kill. All right.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do Wolf Lord Morag. So Wolf Lord Morag is going to charge Call. All right, we'll do it anyways. It's extra rules, but it's unavoidable in some manners, right? So we got Wolf Lord Morag. What is his mat?
8.
8. All right, let's just say, for whatever reason, he had to advance instead of charge, okay? So you're going to roll the dice, and you're going to add his mat. What do you need to roll to hit Call's defense of 14? What do you have to add?
6.
6. So you need to roll 6. Okay, so we got a hit. All right, so for a normal attack, so you've got the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now you have to see if you do any damage, okay?
Okay.
So you look at the P&S of the weapon, the POW and strength, which is for his...
6.
Nope, that's the POW of the weapon. You want the P and S, which is POW plus strength.
Okay, 13.
13. And you probably don't remember what Call's
No.
armor is. Okay, so Call's armor is...
14.
Nope.
Oh no, armor. Oh, 17.
17. So he hits with POW 13. His armor is defense 13. So you're going to roll the dice, add it to 13, and compare it to 17.
Okay.
Okay? So do that. Roll the dice. Okay, so you rolled a 3. So 13 plus 3 is?
16.
16. What's Call's armor?
17.
So you don't do any damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In this situation, a common thing to say is like, this is POW 13, he's armor 17, your dice off 4.
Okay.
So that means that dice off 4 is the actual amount of damage you're going to do to him. So I roll that, he takes 2. Right?
Okay.
Or you do it the other way, you add 6 to 13, you get 19, take away 17 is 2.
Okay.
Okay. Which doesn't seem very good. Well, now we're going to let Wolf Lord Morag charge.
Okay.
Okay. So in this situation, Wolf Lord Morag can charge, not just advance. He charges. This is a special rule for cavalry. When cavalry charge, they get an additional die. I believe it's additional, not boosted. Additional die to hit. So they're very accurate on their charges. So do you remember what his mat is?
No.
No. Okay. So sometimes it just takes looking over and over again. But his mat is
8.
8. So you're gonna roll that and add it to 8. And do you remember what Call's defense is?
17.
That's his armor. Close.
Oh.
You remember numbers? That's good. It's 14.
Oh, okay.
So what do you need to roll on 3 dice?
What do I need to roll on 3 dice to get 14?
6. Yeah, 14. 14.
14 from 8. 6.
Yes. Did you hit?
Yes.
Yes. You rolled really badly, but because it was a cavalry charge, you still hit. Okay. With charges, you get boosted damage. And boosted damage means you roll an additional d6 on damage.
Okay.
That's for any charge done by anybody. So you're going to roll that, and you're going to add the power and strength, the P and S. I don't like to say that because it almost sounds like something else. P and S. So you're going to add the total POW of the weapon to your dice roll, and then you're going to compare it to his armor. So go ahead, make the roll. All right. So what did you roll?
6, 9, 13.
13. So what is 13 plus 13?
It's 26.
Take away his armor of 17.
9.
9. Do you remember how many boxes he has?
No.
Okay. There's a lot of information, right? The game is like very about the details. I mean, you can take the time to look stuff up, but eventually you get used to the stuff. He has
9? No, wait, what?
It's 8. They break them up into 5, and then the rest comes over. So he's got 8, and you did 9. That's enough damage to fill all his boxes. He dies. He does have a special rule, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he would die. So you can see that the charges, much more powerful. It's important to get charges, not only for the extra distance, but for the extra damage that you can do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, once again, mat for melee attacks, you roll 2d6, add to the mat. If you equal or exceed the target's defense, you hit. Then you have to determine whether or not you did any damage. So you roll normally 2d6, 3d6 for a charge, add the total of the power and the strength of the weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then compare it to the armor, and any numbers over the armor is the damage that you do.
Okay.
Okay? Hey guys, just a quick addendum to the video that I just did with Adam. A couple things that I kind of messed up. Wanted to make sure that they were clear. First off is that cavalry charges are boosted, not additional die. And I'll just quickly tell you what the main difference is. An attack or damage roll can only ever be boosted once, and additional die allows you to add as many dice as are possible by the rules involved. So I said that it was an additional die. It's actually a boosted attack roll, so that means you can't boost on top of that. So cavalry get 3 dice to charge, and it's boosted. The other thing is that to complete a successful charge, the model has to move a minimum of 3 inches. That is, I mean, it can still charge less than that. It just doesn't get the benefit of the charge. That is to say, it won't trigger any of the rules that involve a charge, like brutal charge or anything like that, and it won't get a boosted damage roll as a result. So, all right, hopefully I didn't screw anything else up.